I've always loved taking something pretty ordinary and elevating it, surprising people with moments that let them know I was really thinking of them. Share some little tips and tricks.
Don't know is that she grills, and she's damn good at it. Thank you. So what are we making here, Megan?
Just making some good, easy burgers. Just good ground beef, some lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, doctored up all nice and delicious. But I think it's great for summer day.
And when it comes to your secret for a juicy burger, what's your go-to? You got that, guys? Meghan Markle just told you everything you need to know to please your lady.
There you go.
Well, hello, my beautiful people. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday today. Um, we're in a time, and we have to thank Rachel Meghan Markle for all the blessings she keeps giving us. And we're going to start. We're going to go through her trailer right now because there's a huge war right now. That Meghan Markle is incredibly unhappy that Netflix is refusing to shut off the comment section on, I don't know if you know this, but Netflix has a YouTube channel where they advertise their stuff. And they have left the comment section open, like everybody in the world who has nothing to hide does. It is in many ways for them a metric to see how well received a show is or how badly received a show is. It gives them an idea. I also want to tell you my theory of what's going to happen and why Netflix decided to release it once and for all, and why they didn't advertise it in the roster of shows to come on the first 6 months. And it's going to be funny because we're going to go through some of the comments there's just too many comments, but we're going to go through the comments of the people on the little clip that they posted advertising Rachel Meghan Markle's. No, I'm not going to call her Meghan. Rachel Meghan Markle's cooking copycat show, because there's not one original idea on that thing. And she's blaming Netflix because, of course, everybody is at fault, never hers. Remember how she said before the Harry and Meghan premiere that, is first one of the directors quit. Second, then she said right before it came out that it's not what she thought. She would have gone for that. Again, that it was out of her hands. And now we have this Netflix cooking show, which, by the way, it is anything but cooking, because she didn't cook anything. Other people cooked, and they presented the finished product, and she pretended that she did the cooking, just like it's Spotify. Because again, she blames Spotify for her failure. They had 28 producers. They gave her almost a year. She did nothing, and she still failed. But then again, she blamed Spotify because, of course, they didn't give her creative control. There's always somebody else's fault. You know how long it took me to get ready to do this little video for you guys to entertain you, beautiful people? By the way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and comment, because it helps the channel grow. And I'm planning on bringing really cool guests this year. This is going to be our year, beautiful people. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's much appreciated. So it took me 5 minutes. My coffee, City sleeping in bed. And here I am talking to you. And I'm going to go and show you. We're going to go right into the comment section. And then I'm telling you why Netflix is allowing YouTube to do this. It's gnarly. It's gnarly, guys. So here we have Rachel Meghan Markle, hard in the kitchen, in the kitchen. Love with Meghan. By the way, she didn't want Harry anywhere, because we know that she's getting ready of her. She's been trying to get rid of Harry since June 2022, when she created that Instagram account. I just want to emphasize that the account was active. Okay. She just didn't post anything on it. But the account was active, which means that she was lying through her veneers, through her cheap veneers. Now she's wearing, of course, that this watch is not Princess Diana's watch, because I've seen a lot of people saying that this is Princess Diana's watch. No, that is her own watch, the watch that she bought for herself. That bracelet here is the one that Trevor, that Cartier bracelet is the one that Trevor gave her. Okay. So this is one of the things that she does. And this is why it's so crazy.
Let's go.
Let me move this along because I don't want to get copyrighted. Here we go.
Elevating it, surprising people, doing something pretty ordinary and elevating it.
Now, you just heard what she said, that she likes to take something ordinary and turn it into extraordinary. Also, that is a plagiarized. That was plagiarized, and it's from Ina Garten. I love to take something ordinary and make it really special. Ina Garten. But of course, this is the problem with Meghan Markle. She says these quotes and never credits anybody, because she could have said, like Ina Garten said, I like to, that she likes to take things ordinary and make it extraordinary. This woman was less than ordinary, and she got the chance to be extraordinary once she married into the royal family. And what did she do? She ruined it. So that statement alone is false, because she does not like to take things that are ordinary and turn them into extraordinary. She likes to take extraordinary things and completely downgrade it, degrade them, and make them less than ordinary. But that's just my take on it, And we're going to keep moving on here, because that she wants to surprise things with people, and of course she's making that sponge cake right now. We're going to see Mindy Kaling. I'm just giving you a warning. I don't want to play too much because I don't want to, she's with Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling has been to the Met Gala. She's been to Oscar premieres and everything, right? But yet she actually does say this, guys. I'm not kidding you. You're going to hear it yourself, because
life.
It's mad.
sorry.
What? This is probably one of the most glamorous moments of my life.
It's mad.
This is from a woman who's been to the Met Gala, the Oscars, and proper receptions. So getting a badly baked sponge cake that looks horrible is the most glamorous moment in her life. Clearly, that was Meghan Markle saying it. And this is the reason why we're going to get into the comment section right now, because it's brutal. I know I'm not going to torture you guys with this, how do I make this small? Here we go. So we're going to get into the comment section and why Meghan is so angry with Netflix. She is absolutely livid with Netflix because they dare. Yeah, that's my comment, guys, here. Yay! That's my comment there. Let me see if I can make this large here, guys. But if I make it large, I lose the comments. That's the thing. It says, any Nigerian dishes? Didn't she claim to be 43% Nigerian and that it was her home? Remember? We all remember that Nigerian thing, right? We're just going to go. I mean, there are over 18,703. I'm sure counting if I refresh it. I hope Netflix acknowledges the Marchioness of Bath for providing most of the inspiration for the show. Everyone's invited except her family. She is so talented in authentic cooking in a rented kitchen, dangling expensive jewelry and wearing spotlit whites and beige, swaying her, I'm not going to say tresses, her weaves. The comment section is hilarious. Meghan Markle, you make my day happy. Yes, she does, because this This is incredible. For heaven's sake, I think there's even a Megan Small comment here where she says, "I'm only here for the for the for the comments." For heaven's sake, Netflix, please no more of the two grifters. I can't think of a less relatable part. Their entitlement is overpowering. Signed, the world. I elevated my baked potato with butter this evening. Wow, I clicked on the comment section expecting them to be disabled. Leaving them open is courageous for this show. And that is exactly why Rachel Meghan Markle is at war with Netflix, because she's demanding they turn off the comment section. She's demanding that they turn off the comment section because she's not encouraging free speech, because the comment section is pretty much a thermometer of how the entire world feels about her. It's not even that. The mainstream media is mocking her. And this is the funny thing is that most of us are looking forward to the South Park episode rather than the Netflix thing. So no season 3 of Mindhunter, but someone with the groundbreaking idea of putting olive oil on hummus gets 100 million series. Sure. I mean, there's guys. I mean, I scroll. And I scroll. What I learned from this trailer: long ratty hair extensions. Let me see if I can. Long ratty hair extensions look even worse hanging over food. Cheekbone implants, Ozempic, Cruella de Vil, forehands poking and dough is sickening, even with expensive jewelry. Jumping up and down and clapping like a 12-year-old is not cute when you're in your mid 40s. And then this Goya, this is brutal. I mean, guys, this is everyone is invited that gets me. Basically, that gets me, that does what I say, that's willing to kiss my butt. Everyone except her kids, her family, even Harry. She did not want Harry there, but Netflix insisted. And this is why she's so angry. And she actually, from what I heard, and to give her credit, she did not want Duchess of Sussex included there. She just wanted to be Meghan, like Adele. Okay? And her kids, her family, including her alien father, longtime friends, her in-laws, her staff, etc., etc. Everyone's inviting, but no one's coming because Oprah is not appearing. Nobody's appearing. I mean, it is absolutely brutal. It's absolutely brutal. I mean, you can read. I'm going very slowly. We're family now. He's about to get ghosted and publicly shamed just like the rest of her family. They're referring to Harry. I'm so loving the comments about a show I'll never watch. I would pay to watch is an expose on this woman and her BS. Interview her old staff. Have interviewed the maid staff, and I'll leave the link for that. Fact check the baby nearly being burnt in a fire, high-speed chase with paparazzi. That would be worth 100 mil. You know what? I agree. I completely agree with that. Huh? I mean, this is absolutely. She couldn't hear. She couldn't make actress, duchess, philanthropist, or podcaster. So now she's Martha Stewart. At some point, she and her team need to accept that she's simply not marketable. Maybe it's time to revive the whole "I want privacy" thing. And then this lady loving the comments made my day. Made me feel full of joy. I do hope Netflix makes sure she sees them. With love, Watford. The scene with the ice cream scoop, so talented, so brave. And then this is very interesting. This is exactly why so many people are done with Netflix. And then Harry also tried to take something less than ordinary and uplift it too. And he failed. They're talking about their polo. Oh, this is a good idea. This is the one I wanted to show you. And I hope they did. I hope they did. Netflix, you could have a hit if you secretly kept the cameras rolling while she screams at the crew behind the scenes and release that. You could call it Mexit Dearest. That is so true because they kept the cameras rolling. So I'm wondering if Netflix is ever going to release that. I have a special footage that hasn't been released, and I'm going to do a video on it tomorrow. And this is from an Englishman, okay? It says, as an Englishman living in the county of Sussex, how on earth does this woman still retain the title of the Duchess of Sussex? Unfortunately, this woman is an embarrassment. I, like most people on here, find Netflix poor for commissioning this show, which looks poor and will be a failure, like everything this woman touches, including her husband. I mean, guys, and this is the thing. This is the thing. Surprising people with moments is my specialty. Do you remember when I sat down with Oprah and told 17 lies straight? I think surprised a few people, including the royal family, with that moment. And then there was the moment that my BFF Omid Thingimaro accused King Charles and the Princess of Wales of being the royal racist. I bet they were a bit surprised of that. And one does, and about that one. And does anyone remember the surprise moment when she set my father up? Who's that? Before my wedding. Oh, and then threw him under the bus. How we all laughed. I am sure they were all very surprised, but glad nonetheless to know that I was thinking about them. Love, Meghan. Oh my God, that is so spot on. It's so brutal, guys. So, I mean, I do believe the following. I do believe that Netflix simply wants to get rid of this woman. They wanted to finish whatever it was that they had left to finish, which was this show, because I don't believe they're going to do Meet Me at the Lake. Now, people wrongly assume that Meghan Markle and Harry forked out $2 million to buy the rights of that thing. It wasn't $2 million that they paid for Meet Me at the Lake. It was way less than that. But it wasn't Harry and Meghan who acquired the rights. It was actually Netflix. And they were going to give it to them to produce it. But I do believe that, this is just my opinion, that it is going to be a very bad year for them, because I think that the reason why Meghan went back to Instagram is because she knows that Netflix is done. She invited the Paramount boss to be there, which is basically Netflix competition, which is actually quite odd if you think about it. It is very, very odd if you think about it, right? That she invited them to be their guests, because those are the people that she invited. It wasn't anybody else that she invited that were how you might call it, anybody really, really famous. Okay, it wasn't anybody really famous. And I'm going to show you that. In this article here, you can see Meghan Markle's new celeb circle. And it is new because she can't hold on. She doesn't, all of her old friends are gone. Nobody's talking to her. None of the Suits co-stars are following her on Instagram. Just the usual suspect. Kris Jenner, Kerry Washington, not even Tyler Perry is following her. Oprah Daily, not Oprah Winfrey. Beyonce clearly is not following her. I mean, it's just the usual D-list. But this is what they go through here. The Duchess of Sussex has given a glimpse of her upcoming Netflix series by releasing the first trailer of For With Love Meghan on her new Instagram account. It is not new. It's been around for 2 years. It talks about it, and then he tells you, cooking in the kitchen in Montecito, the Duchess chats to the comedian and early recipient of American Riviera Orchard Jam, which, by the way, is defunct. Meghan also welcomes Abigail Spencer, to her sister and fellow Polo wife, Delfina Balquier, who nobody really knows. The Duke of Sussex pal, Nacho Figueras. Harry, she doesn't even mention that Harry features there, okay? And her makeup artist, Daniel Martin, oh my God, such a celeb. And then she goes, of course, this is basically the Take 2.0, but still without any famous or important brands endorsing her. Okay, so for example, the series also features celebrated literary agent Jennifer Rudel Walsh, and Harry and Meghan's multimillionaire neighbor Vicky Tsai. This is the woman who sold the brand, you know, that when she went to, that we've seen her. They're joined by Tracy Robbins. Mrs. Robbins and her husband, Paramount boss Brian Robbins, are friends with the Sussexes and invited them to the Bob Marley premiere film in Jamaica. Remember that? Kelly McKee Safian, co-founder of Alliance of Moms. Interesting tidbit. Actually, Kelly McKee Safian was actually friends with Trevor Engelson first, who donated $5,000 with his new wife to her Alliance of Moms prior to Megan contacting her. It was after Trevor donated money to her that Megan again contacted her. Okay, so I mean, I don't see any Oprah announcement. Maybe. Oh, and she has, of course. There's a moment where Meghan and Prince Harry share a hug and appearances by chefs Roy Choice and Alice Waters. I guess no Rachel Ray is mentioned. So it is very, very telling. It is very, very telling that none of the celebrities, like serious celebrities, are coming to her show. And Netflix has put their foot down. They're not going to remove the comment section. And Meghan now is blaming. She's blaming them because she says that if her show fails, it's not because of her lack of trying, but because first, they didn't give her creative expression. They were controlling her. 2, because the marketing was not done right. And 3, because they allowed her trailer to be trolled, because they allowed all these trolls to come on. So it's Netflix's fault. And she's called meetings, she's thrown tantrums, and they're standing firm. I don't know if they want to get even with her because she's cost them so much money and they're fed up with her. And a little tidbit, WME, her agency, is not following her on Instagram either. So please, as I said at the beginning, you saw that clip I made because I made a mock video of Meghan Markle's abilities. Tell me what you think. Which one is more accurate? The one that at the beginning of this video or the one that Netflix is showing? And do tell me what you think of the comments, beautiful people. And as usual, thank you for watching.